उसमें तो डेंट वेंट आ गया, क्या पड़ा यार। Alright, ASUS just launched 3 new laptops in their ExpertBook series, and these are the 3 laptops. Technically, these are business laptops, but you know what? I don't agree with the brand. I just don't. They can't just be business laptop. The entire package, especially the P1, it's so good that it's very well balanced for everyone. So if you're looking to buy a new laptop, watch this video till the end because it's going to be very entertaining, I promise. First of all, this is how all 3 of them look. They're clean, minimal, and there's very subtle ExpertBook branding on the top. The P3 and P5 rock full aluminum construction, while the P1 comes with a plastic build. These are also very thin and light. P5 weighs 1.27 kg, P3 weighs 1.42 kg, and the P1 is only 1.41 kg. Now, when I say thin and lightweight, don't think that these laptops are fragile. They are actually built completely different. How different? Let me just show it to you. First of all, these laptops are military grade certified, passing 24 out of 28 tests, which means they should be able to handle drops like this, drops like this, and even drops like this. Now, let me tell you the truth. I'm actually scared and I'm not sure if they're gonna survive. So let's just check them out. Oh, there is a dent here, but that's fine. Okay. Because it fell on another laptop. It's working fine. Okay. This is also fine. And here goes the last one. And this is also turning on. So yeah, all of them are working completely fine. The screens are fine. The keys are also working fine. ASUS also told us that they are certified to handle up to 30 kgs of weight. But even if I stand on any of these laptops, nothing should happen. I obviously haven't tested it yet, but let's just do it now. If something happens, the video ends there. And if nothing happens, we'll keep going. So let's do it. For the record, I will never touch laptop with my feet, but I'm doing this only for the testing purposes and I don't recommend that. Out of the 3, I'll definitely pick P1 because it's completely made out of plastic, and if this can handle my weight, I think any laptop will. So let's just do this. Ouch. Oh. For the record, I'm 60 to 70 kgs and that's definitely over 30 kgs. There's some sound coming out of it, but I think it's fine. Okay, so that's enough. Let's just see if this is working fine. Can you please come to this side? So let me just show it to you if the screen is fine or not. Oh my god, it's fine. The screen is completely fine. There's absolutely nothing. And the keys, I think, are also working fine. Let me just try and run something. The trackpad is working fine. The keyboard is also working fine. So yeah, even after falling from a height, handling my weight, this laptop is still staying strong. But you know what? ASUS also told us that we can handle this laptop as mercilessly as we want and it will still stay strong. Now, you won't hold your laptop like this and you won't even stand on it, but there's one thing that can surely happen, and that's this. Now let's just wipe it off and see if everything is working. I hope it is working. And even though there's water coming out of the keys, they are still working fine. Every key is absolutely fine. So that was all about laptop strength. Now let's see if the laptop is as good from the inside as it is from the outside. Let's go. First of all, you can just open them up with one hand and get all the ports you need. On the left, you get Type-C port, HDMI port, USB Type-A, and a 3.5mm jack. And on the right, you get a USB Type-A port. While the P1 and P3 include Ethernet, the P5 also brings a Thunderbolt 4 port. The keyboard also feels great to type on. There's proper backlit support, and you also get very good feedback. The fingerprint unlock is integrated in all 3 laptops. On P1, it's right there on the trackpad, and on P3 and P5, it's there on the power button. These two also have Windows Hello support, but the trackpad comes with ASUS gesture controls for media playback and volume control on these 2 laptops. The displays on all 3 have matte finish, so even if you're working outdoors, there won't be any glare to disturb you. And if I talk about the specs, the P5 packs a gorgeous 14-inch 2.5K 144Hz panel with 100% sRGB coverage and 400 nits of brightness. That means smooth scrolling for super long documents and accurate colors for perfect presentations. And of course, it's also great for watching movies, as the Dolby Atmos speakers easily fill up the room. P1 comes with a 1080p 60Hz panel with 45% NTSC coverage, while the P3 comes with a 14-inch 16x10 panel with 63% sRGB coverage. If I talk about the performance, the base variant of P1 comes with Intel Core i3 13th Gen U series processor with 8GB of RAM and 512GB of SSD, which is perfect for basic productivity tasks. The P3 steps up to Intel Core i5 13th Gen H series processor with 16GB of RAM and 512GB of SSD, which is suitable for heavier multitasking. The P5 is where things get interesting. On P5, you can get up to Core Ultra 7 258B with 32GB of RAM and 1TB SSD. This will also come with the Arc 140V GPU and a 47 TOPS NPU. And by the way, you can expand the RAM in P1 and P3 and storage in all three models. And obviously, there are a lot of variants to choose from, so you can pick the one that you want. Since all of these are business laptops, you get some serious value add-ons too. Windows 11 comes with a lifetime MS Office 2024 and a 1-year McAfee Plus premium subscription. For security, there's TPM 2.0 hardware-based encryption with self-healing BIOS, so your laptop never gets permanently bricked even if any update fails or gets corrupted, or even if there's any security issue. The camera gets smart features like lighting optimizations, background blur, and auto framing. There's in fact a 1080p webcam on the P5, which is better than both P1 and P3. And finally, ASUS also promises BIOS and driver updates for the next 5 years. Think of it like feature updates and security patches that you get on your phone, but this is for your laptop. And since the P5 is a Copilot Plus PC, you will have access to all the AI features like live captions, Windows recall, and smarter setting search. And if you're wondering about the benchmarks, this is how they score in Geekbench and Cinebench. In actual day-to-day usage, all three laptops are incredibly smooth. I did play some games on the P5 and the laptop handled it very well. Even when I was using Photoshop with a lot of layers, it did not slow me down. There's a single well-built fan to keep things cool, and there's this mesh to keep the dust from entering, which is very thoughtful. Here's another problem that these laptops solve. While most laptops, especially the budget ones, come with random proprietary chargers, these use standard USB Type-C charging. The 65-watt charger that comes in the box support both PD and PPS, unlike other normal chargers. So you can literally charge any device, be it your TWS, your phone, or even your tablet. And for the battery, P1 and P3 gets a 50Wh battery, while the P5 gets a largest 63Wh battery. The P5 easily gave me 11 hours of battery life on a normal workday, including a lot of multitasking, watching videos, and attending some calls. And you can easily get 6 to 8 hours from both P1 and P3. You also get Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth 5.4 on all the models. ASUS also promises business-level services like a dedicated ExpertBook helpline that operates 6 days a week, and global coverage with on-site service at over 15,500 plus pin codes across India. Now for everyone who's waiting for the pricing, here it is. The ASUS ExpertBook P1 starts at 34,490, P3 starts at 59,990, and the flagship P5 starts at 86,990 rupees. These prices will even go down in the upcoming Big Billion days, and since this is a business laptop, you can do bulk orders directly from ASUS. By the way, they also have a lot of offers and services, so don't forget to check out the link in the video description. So yeah, that's pretty much everything about these laptops. The build quality, the durability, the port selection, performance, battery life, display quality all come together very well. Even though it's an ExpertBook made for business, this is still a very good choice for anyone who's looking for a good, reliable laptop. The P1 is good for basic productivity, P3 is for power users, and the P5 is for the full premium experience. So yeah, that's pretty much everything about these laptops. If you guys have any questions about any of these laptops, feel free to ask us in the comments and we'll answer them. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.